I'm going to show you an easy way to farm super credits to get the new Democratic Detonation War Bond that is coming April 11th, or just to get anything out of the superstore. I will warn you that this is entirely luck based, so you might not get it that fast. It might take you a while. To get started, you want to go on your war map and make sure your difficulty is on trivial. Trivial is the very first difficulty you can do. It needs to be trivial because anything above trivial makes the map bigger, causing it to take longer, and sometimes it can cause it to be even harder. You can pick any objective, it doesn't really matter. When you're picking a place to land, I would recommend landing anywhere on the sides of the map or the edges of the map. You can bring any strategy you want. I'm just bringing the jump pack just so I can get around a bit faster. If you can, bring the stamina enhancement booster just so you can run for longer. Use light armor because it's the fastest armor in the game. I'm using the Trailblazer Scout because it's the fastest armor I have compared to the other one. You can use any explosive grenade, just don't use the stun or the gas grenade unless you are using the grenade launcher stratagem because there are doors you need to explode. I would cut this stuff out, but I just want to show you guys that all of this is completely legit. I landed next to a vault, but sadly I can't open it because you need 2 people, and there could be super credits in there. You're going to be going around the map looking for different points of interest. You can tell if it's a point of interest by the question mark on your compass. The compass is the thing at the top middle of your screen. These blue buildings are the best POIs you can possibly get. The reason they're the best is because they have these doors that they can sometimes have that you can explode open, either using these explosive barrels that I didn't put up to the door. You can use a grenade, or you can use a grenade launcher. And as you can see, I got my first 20 super credits. In the distance, I spotted another blue building, so I went to the other side of it, and there was another door. I blew it up, and then I claimed myself another 10 super credits. I saw a flashing light in the distance telling me there was a POI there, but I decided to go to the question mark that was closer. I found another door that I could explode, so I threw a grenade. And then there were more super credits, but before I could claim the top ones, I had to get the stim. I went over to this blue building, found a pod, and gave it the good old democratic salute, and I got myself 10 more super credits. In the distance, I saw another flashing light, so I decided to go over to it, and this would be my final POI. It was another pod, so all I had to do was go up to it, salute it, and I got my last set of super credits. In only around 3 to 4 minutes, I ended up getting 70 super credits in total. I ran around the areas that I didn't check, making sure I got everything before leaving. After you got everything on the map, all you need to do now is Alt F4, and I think you can close application on PlayStation. I'm not too sure, but before you leave, make sure not to abandon the mission. Don't do that or this will not work. Then all you have to do is launch the game back up. I know you can't tell, but I did gain 70 super credits from that. So remember 980. And as you can see, the mission that I just went into is right there. The game thinks that I didn't complete or fail the mission and that I just simply closed the game. As you can see, the map is exactly the same. The vault is here where it was before. The blue building is here with the same door and explosives. This time I tried actually using the explosive, but instead of pressing E to drop it, I pressed G. But inside was the same amount of super credits as before. When I got to the next blue building, I found this really weird floating thing in the sky. I don't know what it was. But anyways, here's the next blue door. And again, I ended up getting the same amount of super credits as before. I thought you could explode the pod doors open, but I was wrong. And once again, I have now gotten all 70 super credits on the map. I ran around the map again just to make sure I didn't miss anything or if anything changed possibly, but no, nothing changed at all. If you look in the top right, you can see that I now have 1,050 super credits. Now all I do is Alt F4 and relaunch the game. And all the super credits have saved. Make sure when you do this to find an operation that at least gives you 50 super credits. Sometimes it would take a very long time to try and find a mission like that, but trust me, it is worth it once you get it because you can constantly keep doing this over and over again. And now since you remember where all the locations are on that mission, you can now do it way faster than you first did it. Again, remember to Alt F4, or if it works on PlayStation, to close your application. Do not do anything that could cause you to fail or complete the mission. I really hope this helps you guys in some way to get the new war bond that's coming out, or just whatever war bond in general, or anything out of the superstore. I hope you guys have a good day or night wherever you are.